just a couple things set, and I'll get started in just a second. Just a minute. Give me a minute, y'all. Boy, will be with y'all in just a minute. Some things and boom. What is going on, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up? So those or that person that's in the chat. It's your boy. I know it's been kind of a minute, but work always comes first. And now that I got a little time, I finally got some rest. Able to come to do a quick, nice little live for both Detroit Lions and Pistons. So, about to go ahead and get into it. That's some things I do want to talk to y'all about, man. So, just as quick sound check. Hopefully, everything is good. I'm assuming it is. But yeah. So for the Lions, man, as y'all know, right now we in a GM search, and a head coaching search eventually. But the head coaching thing, mainly a GM. Hey, what's up, Hitman? What up, though? What up, though? Shout out to Hitman. Appreciate you, my G. Yeah, man. One of the main candidates I think everybody has their main concern on right now is Louis Riddick, which I can actually kind of throw my hat in there too. And some will say Smith as well, but you know, but for me, what I'm looking for is the GM that actually really wants to be here. You know what I'm saying? What up, though, Kyle Webb? What up, though? What's going on? Appreciate you for coming. Appreciate both of y'all for coming, man. What I'm looking for in a GM, I'm looking for somebody who has a multitude of experience. Not just I'm not necessarily saying as a GM, but what I'm looking Smith and Riddick is my choices. At either one is good. Okay. Now, hey, quick reminder. I kind of forgot. Like my mind been all over the place. Isn't Smith the guy that's coming from? Isn't he the one coming from? I could be wrong. I could be thinking about somebody else. But isn't Smith the one that's coming from the Chiefs? In their organization, from their department, their scouting department, or something like that, or am I thinking about somebody else? Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little bit out of touch. Like I said, I've barely been on YouTube or Google or anything like that. Oh, he from Houston. That's right, Houston. I knew it was one of them. Because it's somebody that Jim did one on as well, man. He comes from Kansas City organization as well. He's got a lot of good talent. But what I was saying is, for me, though, when I'm looking at the GM, I'm looking at for somebody who not only wants to be here, not only wants to build for the future, but I'm looking for somebody who has multitude of experience and different things involving football, man, that makes them qualify. Like when you look at Troy Weaver, for example, when it comes to the Pistons, who I'll be talking about in a little while later, Troy Weaver, to me, what made him qualify as a GM for us wasn't just the fact that he was the assistant GM, whatever, for OKC, working as to and scouting for talent too. That they built there, obviously the big names we know about today. But the thing about it is that he had different experiences in other in his background, like working in college sports and stuff like that. I think he was a coach. He just worked a lot of different jobs before he ever got there that involved around basketball. And to me, I'm not saying he's the only person to ever do that, but it's just to me from where it led him to his career before he became our GM, it made him kind of like the perfect candidate. And for us, this hype with the young boys that we see on our basketball team right now, it makes perfect sense. Now, when it comes to the Lions, I kind of need them to do the same thing. It's gonna come off a little different, but Louis Riddick, I like it because I feel like he would know. Yeah, Polly is trash. No, I don't think it was him. I think it not that assistant. I think it was somebody worse in their department. It wasn't Polly. No, I wouldn't want Polly here. No, no, not no Polly. Saying it's not like that. We will draft like the worst talent in the world. It's like he would. I am. I figured I was gonna have some Wi-Fi issues. Damn. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on, just give me a second, y'all. Yeah, I've been having some Wi-Fi issues this past week. I don't know what's been going on with my Wi-Fi. It might be because it's connected to so many things right now, but yeah, I've been having some Wi-Fi issues. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. But yeah, man, it's like he would like, okay, you got T.S. Tabor, for example, in the second round. It's not my issue wasn't that you drafted T.S. Tabor. My issue is that you didn't have to draft him in the second round. You could have got him day three because there was even if you missed out on him, it was still another corner somewhere in day three you could have got to do this whole experiment thing. Because specifically when you come out and you think about it, he said that out of his own mouth. This is gonna be an experiment for him getting T steroids. So why would you get him in the second round? Like that's bad philosophy in drafting. You supposed to go in there and get the guys not only for the future, but guys you could probably get production out of in their first year or so. Like that's yeah, and that's what I'm saying, man. Like you don't go waste your second round pick on players that you ain't expecting to see from 2 years from now. Like I don't like I got if you knew you was planning on keeping. So why would you sit there and draft him in the second round for the future when you could have got him a player like him in the fourth and got us some linebackers? Because we didn't have no linebackers that year either. Like when I say we had none, you like people say we ain't got linebackers this year. We at least got guys we know are linebackers. We had defensive tackles and he was playing linebacker in our 4-3 defense that year. That's how bad our linebacker core was in 2016. Like, why would you not get a linebacker to the fifth round? Like, see, that's bad philosophy in drafting. Now, I'm not saying I have an issue with overall drafting, but it was a lot of easy stuff he made hard. And it's like, I don't need that for my next GM. I need a guy who's going to come in here and be aggressive and get the players that he know he's supposed to get to help build this horse up. And that's what we need, man, a GM. I was screaming for franchise LB for 2 years. I'm gonna I'm gonna leave the Jared Davis thing alone. Like I said, I got my own opinion about it. I think we've been lied to when it comes to Jared Davis. Look, I'm just laying it out like this, man. Nobody has to agree. When it comes to Jared Davis, his struggles ain't all his fault. You tell me how a player plays like a B to a B plus player for his first 2 seasons. Despite the things you see wrong with him, he was overall good. But the last couple years, he just actually don't play that well. You saying like it's all him? I just don't believe that. I believe it has something to do with the way he's been used and them wanting to use the guys that they know and trust more. Like I guarantee you, if Jared Davis is like on a non-rookie contract, they would have tried to move him anyway when they got here, along with the rest of the crew. I think the only reason why they kept him is because he did his job and followed line. Ain't no way you go tell me that we hate Jared Davis more than Christian Jones, who's worse. Christian Jones is way worse than Jared Davis. Like, come on, bro. I feel like some players got put in the back burner under Patricia's defense that shouldn't have got put in the back burner of. And I don't think that's fair because remember, we all thought Kyle Van Noy was trash. He leaves and goes off and become one of the better linebackers out there. So that's all I'm saying. I don't think it's fair to throw him on the bus. Like, okay, fine. If he not gonna come back this year, he not gonna come back this year. But I really do hope when he is gone, he really balls out to kind of prove that it wasn't him. Like I really do. If you're gonna pick Jared Davis about his tackling, then kick not lay a hand. I've seen that so many times. I don't know why everybody acts like Jamie Collins is this top 5 linebacker in the league. I just don't get it. This dude is no better, and he's and the difference is, I'm buffering again. The difference is this dude is out here getting like basically $30 million compared to somebody on a $2 million contract. That's the issue I'm having. I'm not saying he's the worst linebacker in the world, but for $30 million, I expect better tackling. That's all I'm saying. Before we just kill Jared Davis, like that's all I'm saying. That's that's the way I try to look at it. I try my best to be fair about it. No slack towards anybody else who disagree with me. I'm just saying like I try my best to be fair about the situation. And all I'm saying is this: if you're going to move on from him, fine, move on from him. But I just can't throw all the blame for his, I guess you want to call it inconsistent play, all on him. I just can't do that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm a player out there and I'm good for one thing, and you trying to force me to do things that I'm not used to doing, and then I get called trash for it when you not even coaching me right how to do the basics, then how the heck I get the one to get called trash and the coach that's worse, that's using people wrong and can't even get his guy right now about Dalvin Cook. We don't want him here, just like we did with Amir Abdullah and other running backs. So I don't know why people think because a player that got drafted and we could have got him, he was just gonna be that good for us. Like it don't always work like that. This ain't back in 2010 when you got lucked up and got a guy like Ndamukong Suh and you made things happen. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the same situation. Nope. I'm just saying, man, like TJ Watt wouldn't have been DTJ Watt for the Lions. He would not have been that good because Pittsburgh already had a good front seven. You asking TJ Watt to come in as a linebacker, basically in our 4-3 defense we had at that time, and you basically scaling him to be like the white Khalil Mack, who's gonna come in and get after the quarterback with that weak front seven that can't get no pressure. They had to really find a way to get sacks off coverage situations. He wasn't going to make them that much better. For your linebackers to be good, you have to have a good front 3 or 4, man. You have to have a good defensive line that's well coached. Can't just expect the linebackers to take control. Like even with Denver, when you go back to 2015 with Denver, yeah, they had a hell of a linebacking core. But you know what? One thing Denver's D line did do, they still were really good on their own. Not like the best brand in the league, but they were really good. They can, stop the run really good, which helped loosen up the linebackers to be able to help them pass rush. You know what I'm saying? They were able to do a lot more. Ours are young and uncoached. So it's like, yeah, they do, but they D line still do a lot of good work, man. That y'all don't notice. That our D line don't quite do. And they coach people better over there. They actually have a system that they can win with. Same with Seattle. Their defensive line ain't been getting no pressure like that this year, but their defense overall still better than ours because they've been coaching people better than ours. If we coach people better, you honestly think our linebackers will be trash? No. Y'all know it's Friday, so you know what time it is. I know Hitman gonna laugh when you see this. You already know what time it is. Woo! TV! Detroit first, everybody. Yeah, they did. They most certainly did. Yeah, man, they ran their defense. They ran their defense for years, but man, if Pittsburgh wanted to be a 4-3. Yeah, man, you know I had to come and get silly with y'all for a minute, man. Always, like, every time I stream, dog, I gotta have a known Delo, bro. I gotta have a known Delo, man, for real. Speaking of known Delo, I want to say shout out to the homie Detroit Drew, man. Happy birthday to him, man. Young guy, he taking a day off, so shout out and salute to him. Hope he enjoyed the rest of his birthday, man. Salute though. Uh, you know what I'm saying? But for the Lions, man, them losing to Green Bay, that was a good game. That was a good game overall, man. At the end of the day, I hate my quarterback had to go down, and you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. But for the Lions, man, I really do hope that, like I said, they can get their stuff together some down in the future. But this organization wise, that's going to have to get right. But as far as the game against Green Bay, we knew it was going to be hard fought battle because, I mean, we was missing so many defensive players, bro. It's not even funny. A ruby red squirt. Okay. Oh, okay. Never heard of that one, but yeah, that sounds different. But yeah, man, that game, Aaron Rodgers. No, I ain't. You know what? The Green Bay offense look real legit this year. No, Aaron Rodgers has been healthy. He's been healthy this year, so they kind of almost let the self. But I still like the fact that the Lions fought back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if Stafford was in the game and we would have lost still, if we still lost with Stafford in the What's up, Ellen Bros? Good to see you. Good to see you. But I'm just talking some Detroit sports in general, real quick. About to get ready to switch topics in a few minutes. I ain't gonna hold this one too long because I do got another stream to do for Twitch. So for those who follow me, who may have Twitch and want to follow me over there, y'all can. Right? Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. We lost. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, I still appreciate what the offense had to work with and what the defense had to work with. We still fought. And that's the thing, man. That's what I want to see. I want to see them fight. I want to see other players step up now that they got the opportunity. That's the idea. I could care less about them winning or losing. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see them step up. If I do a stream, you know what? I might stream Sunday. I might stream Sunday now because I'm gonna be off work. So I might stream Sunday. Yeah, I might. I might bring Detroit Sports Sunday back. Yeah, I might do that. I'm considering doing it. That's the whole reason why I was mad that I wasn't able to go live for about a good year because what YouTube did that whole thing, man. I was upset because I had my own show, and that was like before I joined the DSA and all that, man. But other than that, I'm glad you mentioned it. I might bring back Detroit Sports Sunday and talk about the Lions game later that night or something like that. I might do that. I'm glad you mentioned that. I sure as hell will. Yeah, I'm glad you said something, man. But yeah, the past we need to run football, man. It was good to see Swift back. I'm glad he's healthy. And the situation is with Green Bay. You know what I'm saying? They may win a playoff game and lose, or may go to the NFC title match, but it is what it is. But the Lions, though, man, all I can tell is this, man. We owe our quarterback so much more than he get. Yeah, Penny should be here regardless, man. I want him as strong here. Definitely, I want him as strong here, man. These young boys, I want them to be developed up, and I want you to add to them to help maximize their talent, bro. Like that's what I want. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want for the future, man. To add to what we do have, cut the fat, and maximize the guys that you do have that you can build around. Maximize on the talent around these guys, bro. That's what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? The Lions should be building out the draft. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to talk about how we need to have this perfect team. And it was on the Bears game a couple weeks ago. You was like, I hope they get away. You the first person I thought about when we beat them, man. I was like, oh, I know Prime Time B was happy for that one. But yeah, man. Look, man, I swear if the Lions find a way to win this game tomorrow, this Sunday, Lions find a way to win this game Sunday, dog. I'm gonna be mad. Cause I'm like, dog, y'all beat Tennessee when I just knew Derrick Henry was gonna tear us to shreds. Y'all win that game. I'm gonna be mad because y'all could have won last week. Quarterback didn't get hurt. Like that's what that's gonna tell me. Yep. All right. So I see where the direction going, man. Yeah, Sekou is definitely balling, and Josh Jackson is stepping up too, man. I was almost kind of worried about him, but I knew eventually he would turn the curve. And some of these players are starting to play better, man. Yeah. Hey, Killian looking good passing the ball too, man. I like he passed the ball, bro. That's what I've been wanting. Like y'all don't get it. It's almost a tearjerker to see a legit point guard on this team, man. Y'all just don't get how I feel about that. Like, oh my God, we ain't had a legit, consistent young point guard to build with since Chauncey, bro. Like that's an end, man. Since our championship days. Like we had spurts here and there, like Will Bynum, and then we had Brandon Jennings, who was heartbroken when he went down. Like now we got these young ballers, bro. Like y'all just don't get how I feel about this. Yeah, you seeing some of his mechanics playing with grown men. Like if you watch the game, he hit a nice little close mid range jumper where he kind of just ran down the court and posted up and hit. I liked that one because it shows that because one thing the Pistons do need is a mid-range attack, not just attacking the rim, but somebody who can give us a jump shot from the middle of the paint area, not just sitting there chucking up threes. But the Pistons, man, I swear, uh, they gonna be smooth, man. Definitely. They no, they I ain't gonna say they're a playoff team, but they gonna be smooth down in the future, bro. For real, they gonna be real smooth, man. I'm still curious about how this roster gonna look because I just feel like not go move. I know Delion Wright gonna make it just based off the contract he got for this year because it'll take too much of a cap hit to release him. Josh Jackson got a 2-year deal. You can pretty much see who they gonna be starting with. Yeah, he been going off these last couple games, man. I think with him at that sloppy start, he had to remember what he's good at, and he just had to kind of let himself play. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to do too much, like do the basic things. And I think that's where like you starting to see that with him now. But the thing is, when I was Sekou looked like he needs to be starting. And I had a feeling that he was gonna look this good, man. We knew as soon as he got aggressive. You say you think they should still sign me at center? Wait, what? I'm not even tall enough, bro. I'll be the shortest center in history. Anybody be out here making me look like Brandon Knight? Oh man. Hey, you need to be the point guard then, homie. Set me up, find me in the right spot. I'll put some buckets in. But yeah, man, Sekou and Josh Jackson. Yeah, man. You know, with this team, man, with the youth, like I'm telling y'all, man, don't be surprised though. I know, man, looking great. See, Plumlee is this. If Pistons just had to have that one real trash player on the roster, okay, fine. But did you have to give him a 3-year deal? Like, come on, man, really? You got a bigger free agency coming up next year. Why did you spend that kind of money on him? Like, come on, I would have. We got rid of Don Maker, who added strength to his body. Appeared to add strength to his body. I don't know how he's playing right now. But you gonna bring this guy? Yeah, I like Okafor, man. Okafor been good because the fact of the matter, how yeah, I don't know what's been going on with the Wi-Fi lately, but yeah, like with Okafor, man, he been real nice this year for the preseason, man. Definitely, I'm glad he got himself in shape because he's still young. Like I really hope he can. I hope they keep him, man. If they was to release him, I'll be upset. Like Okafor is the truth, bro. Out here looking like a tall, deep Okafor, the truth, man. Out here balling. You know what I'm saying? Blake look more chiseled out now. Everybody look faster. That's what I like too, man. Everybody look faster. For the Pistons. Uh, long he played. Jason don't show me nothing this year, I'm gonna be mad because you gave him 3 years, but you couldn't give Don Maker one more chance to prove himself. You couldn't keep Justin Patton. Come on, bro. Yeah, wherever he can offer is gonna be a big help. That's why when I used to hear us dominate the paint on offense, I can't wait to get back to that. And I want to see Okafor get opportunity, man. And I want to see Stewart get opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I want to see them really show something with these young boys, man, because it's the best looking young core I've seen in a long time. when it came to a Detroit Pistons basketball team. Oh, almost out. It's what I expect. It's what you're doing. You're developing them for the future. You know what I'm saying? Much as I like Sadiq Bay, much as I like Killian, much as I love appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? You don't these guys are not Westbrook, James Harden, and KD yet. They not on that level. So it's not like it's a different timeline. Sadiq Bay and them, they ain't no James Harden, they ain't no KD, but you know, it could be really good someday. So while you got Josh Jackson, somebody young and looking for itself, hey, build something with these guys here first. That's a young core. Then get rid of them. You know, it is what it is. Just get rid of them. Just get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Zion Williamson in the league. You got John Morant. You need some guys down there that's gonna be able to wrestle back with these dudes, man. You need some young boys that can jump and try to match these guys pound for pound, and you know that can attack back. You know, fight fire with fire. I'm not saying it's Stewart saying you got some young boys that can come back and back with them because you don't want to come out with this with an old team and with no young youth that you can depend on in the future and then be having to try to deal with Zion if he was to really turn into what everybody expected him to be. And then now we look like we behind the times. You want some guys that can kind of meet him at that same total pole when they all kind of grow from that's 3-4 years from now. So that's kind of why I'm glad that the Pistons been finally drafting some players that's worth building up on, man. That's the other thing. So we won't be behind the times no more, man. That's oh my God. Y'all just don't know why I'm excited about this. Yeah, man. Every time I go live, I be expecting to see my boy come up in here. He ain't never in here. J-Mo, King, where y'all at? I'm up, your boy is live and y'all not nowhere to be found. Y'all better start making time for your boy. Shout out to him though, man. Oh man, man. Man, y'all just don't get how excited I be, bro. God, y'all just don't get it. For me personally, man. And I can't wait to see what they do next draft. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see it. Yeah, I know that's right, hit man. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to enjoy myself off on these off days, man. Oh my God, I've been so tired out of work. Y'all just don't know. And I'm about to be trying to watch my games. We all we all go through it, man. It's just ooh, and things. No, I'm a workhorse though. At the end of the day, so you know, it's just it is what it is. Like I said I owe the live stream. I ain't been streaming on here